on? I didn't turn it on. Don't shoot! I don't like technology anymore, dude. Is it on?
Comes to traveling, planning ahead is everything. There's a saying, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Being forced to make decisions on the go, especially when traveling, can be a headache. And a lot of times that's what leads a lot of people to disaster when it comes to executing their plan.
All right, guys, so a few of the key items we have here. We have some get ready. Actually, get ready. Grilled and ready. It's already ready. Basically what I'm trying to get at. And the one thing about this, right, this is where you have to kind of plan for, you know, efficiencies while in the same breath understanding that you might not have the same amount of time as when you're at home in your own kitchen, right? So this actually has a little bit more fat than typical. So what I'm basically doing is removing the fat that I would give in my olive oil to offset here. And then staying on track, we have the egg whites. This might sound nasty, but instead of cooking it, I'm probably just gonna drink it. Yes, I drink egg whites every once in a while. And then we have the ready rice. It's something I use pretty consistently at home. We have eggs and oatmeal. So I usually have cereal at the end of the night. So instead we're gonna transition that out for oatmeal. And then Ready Whip, wherever I gotta go, this has to stay in close proximity. And then you guys know the vibes. I gotta find it first, hold on. Where's that? I cannot travel anywhere without my spray butter. I'm telling you right now, you can make anything taste good with spray butter. Highly recommend it. Use code ALEX at checkout. You can save yourself 20%. I'm kidding. Please don't look that up. But we have 185 grams of chicken, 240 grams of white rice. And basically, I have this meal 4 times a day, plus a breakfast meal and a nighttime meal, which tends to be cereal. So that'll transition out because your boy is starting prep very soon. You know what? We're gonna announce it. We are doing the Chicago Pro this year. So that leaves us about 21 weeks out. Probably when this video drops, about 20 weeks out from the show. And then we're jumping right into the Tampa Pro, regardless of the outcome. The craziest and the part about, you know, my early journey is I'm so young. My body has been changing so drastically over the years. So because of that, we wanna make sure that we learn my body and learn how to peak it correctly. So how do we do that, man? We get more at bats. So we're gonna do at least 3 to 4 shows and not including the Olympia. So the way I'm going about it is we're doing the Chicago Pro, we're doing the Tampa Pro, and then I am jumping in any pro show that anybody beat me in at the Olympia. So first to 13th place, I'm coming, man. And it's not out of disrespect. I just truly believe at this point I wasn't my best and I kind of want to test the waters again. So we're coming. And this is gonna be a good year, man. I'm really excited. This has been a very productive off season. I've got my mental clear. I've been eating good, and I'm excited. I really am. Cheers to 20 weeks out when you guys see this. Already starting off with some bullshit. Big ass bodybuilders over 250 could not do pull-ups, but don't tell her that.
You know when you start a workout with pull-ups, like it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Either way.
No question.
Start or end.
I think I cramped like 13 times and I only did 10 reps. Y'all talking shit?
Don't tell them I said that.
Oh, y'all talking shit, huh?
I was like, what? I was gonna work out. We have a few legs video, guys, but you don't do legs.
Men's physique guy train legs.
It was a joke.
It's kind of right though.
No, she's not. comes to like picking the people who I actually work out with, it's extremely selective. And I get the question a lot, you know, do you train with clients, or, you know, when you travel, do you train with random people? Honestly, I really don't. There's a certain time and place for everything. And the biggest difference between my training, you know, ever since I've been progressing in the sport, has primarily been the purpose. Like, it's more purposeful. And I can't let that sacrifice by getting content even, you know, like that's the best part about actually the content team that I have. I do what I do and they just happen to capture it. You know, it's natural. So right now, same difference. You know, I'm training right now with Kayla, and the best part about this is she is a bodybuilder first, and then she does social media also. Like, she's a pro, she has goals, and that's purposeful. Being in the gym and training with a purpose, it's easy to do that when you got people on similar goals and similar trajectory as you. Like this? Yeah. This is you. You gotta pull it out.
It's a masculine man to stand here in the middle of the gym in a bikini pose.
And for the final meal of the day, we have 85 grams of oatmeal. And after a long day, safe to say I'm excited to crush this meal and get my ass to sleep. But not before I share one of the most important tips of them all. Guys, planning ahead, like I mentioned, is important. It's everything. So doing the same thing when it comes to setting yourself up for success, get an extended stay or a home 2 suite from Hilton. One of those two will make sure and guarantee the fact that you have a full functional kitchen, a microwave, you have a stove, you have a full refrigerator, freezer, regular fridge, everything. It's one of those things where it allows you to, again, control your own environment. You can get, you know, chicken, and actually cook it here, right? You can get an abundance of stuff depending on how long you're staying. Like, we're only staying for 2 nights, but even still, this is extremely reasonable price. We pay $230 for a 2-night stay, and just that alone, man, we're able to stay on track with the small details. So highly recommend it. Again, home 2 suite from Hilton, or you can get an extended stay, and these places are typically everywhere. So really no excuse not to stay on track. You know, it actually kind of tastes like milk a little bit. It's not that bad. But what is worse, oh. All right, guys, so we have 2 tips in one. One of the most efficient ways to get your protein in is simply whey protein. Trust me when I say it, you can combine it with a bunch of different things when you're traveling to add flavor. In the same breath, actually just drinking it with water to make sure you get your protein goals in. Then, of course, you have to bring your trusty scale. I actually have 2 scales back home. Okay, I actually have 2 scales back home, and I have one that's focused more towards travel, and then I have a bigger one that's one that I typically use just throughout prep in general. But again, right now we're crushing 85 grams of oatmeal, 50 grams of whey protein, 20 grams of peanut butter, and it makes for a delicious meal.
Guys, I got three shots.
Whoa! You're soft. That was nothing.
That was as bad as that other one.
Super said it was right.
The other one was real bad. This is way better.
And that is a wrap on a much needed trip. This last week, I've noticed myself getting extremely overworked. And even though I love my job and it's passionate what I do, you know, when you're dealing with a lot of emotions in online coaching, sometimes it's safe to say you get a little overwhelmed after a while, right? And that's whether you're an online coach or whatever profession you're doing, whether you're Juan holding the camera or, you know, you're working in a 9 to 5. I'm guaranteed at some point you need that mental reset, and that's what this weekend was for me. And it's safe to say we got that. Surrounding myself with a lot of like-minded people, kind of re-sparking that creativity juice. And honestly, I miss the hell out of my clients. And I'm just excited to get back. You know, I miss my family. I miss the dogs. I miss my fiance. I miss being able to cook in my own kitchen. I miss being able to walk around my house naked. All of it. I miss it all. And that leads me to my last point. You know, right now it's Sunday, and we are up bright and early to get back. And this is something that you'll see that's pretty consistent in all of my traveling. I want to make sure that I'm back on Sunday so I can spend some time with my family and then have that fresh mental reset for Monday. And that's something that I've been doing for every single traveling trip. You know, my Sundays are for my family, and Mondays give me that fresh mind, fresh, you know, week, whether it's, you know, check-in for me and my coach, me and my clients. It just, I want to be back, and I want to make sure that, you know, Monday kind of sets the tone for the entire week. And that's one traveling tip that I've been utilizing, and it's been so good on me mentally to set my whole week and month up for success in general. So last tip of the day, get your ass home by Sunday, rest up so you're fresh for Monday. And outside of that, guys, as always, I appreciate the love. You know, this YouTube community is a massive family, and it's been a massive passion of mine. Juan, I love you. Appreciate you for always being behind the camera and coming with me on this trip, bro. I needed it. I love you, dude. And without further ado, like, subscribe, you guys know what to do, and I'll see you guys in the next video.